What's up, everybody? This is the Xbox Series X breakdown. Well, put back together. I didn't do the entire video. What we're going to do here is we're going to watch the dude from Digital Foundry do the work, and I'll put the link to the original source in the description below. And we'll watch him do his, and I'll give you my take on it, what I think about it. Interesting. This board is not very big at all. I know this video is overdue. People have already seen this video 250,000,000 times, but I figured I'd give my take on it. See, I thought the heatsink was huge when I first seen this, but now that you look at the PlayStation, theirs is a lot bigger than this. Oh, they got magnetic, so it's not a real Series X. Alright. It's an interesting design. That's a very small power supply. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the previous consoles, power supplies always go out, and it was a pretty terrible experience. Well, on my PS3 it did, at least. Looks like a PC drive. Huh. Yes. Oops. Fail. It's not a very big fan. Hopefully it does its job, though. I like how Microsoft was very transparent on how their system was made before Sony. Because I saw rumors online, I don't know if it was true or not, that the PS5 was having issues overheating before they could make any announcements. So take that with a grain of salt. I didn't start at the beginning of the video because I didn't want to record the entire thing. I just want to do the put together, like I did on the PlayStation. Just do the put together and talk about it a little bit. It's a pretty good size fan. I mean, it's These guys, look at the. They took the time to put the posters on the wall of the X of things. Look at all that. It's funny. I think it's interesting that both um, companies chose to put their SSDs on the board this time around instead of have how they have the hard drive, you can switch it out in and out, but the SSDs you can it's permanent. There's no removing it, unless you know how to solder, of course. But why would you do that? Um, and I think that's where Sony fails, because with the Series X you can buy the small drive in the back. You'll see it here shortly. You ain't gotta take your Xbox apart. You can leave it together. But I think Sony has mastered it to where you can clean it out easier. It's a monolith, which is fine because PCs are big regardless, and if you're not used to squares, then PC gaming, it's interesting. It's definitely gonna be interesting when this thing launches to see where it stands, and to go from there. Hmm. I think the footprint they say is the size of the Xbox controller. It's as wide as the Xbox controller. It doesn't really look that big. And I also saw somewhere they said it was two GameCubes and a half. So 2.5 GameCubes tall. So if you took a Nintendo GameCube and set it down, put another one on top, and another one on top, cut half of the top one off, that's how tall it is. And that's not very tall. So I'm gonna be honest with these controllers. This new controller, I don't like the D-pad. I've been playing games for a long time, and the D-pad on this new controller, I am not a fan of. They wear out fairly fast, and they break fairly quickly, and I just don't think it's worth it. I prefer the old school D-pad. This new D-pad is terrible, but the rest of it looks good though. Share button's interesting too. I mean, that's pretty cool. We were kind of lacking behind on that on the Xbox controller. I also find that the how the PS5 controller is about the same size as the Xbox controller now. That's really weird to me. Um, yeah. I will be getting an X and doing an unboxing on the channel. See, I don't like that. That's just ugly. Until next time, guys, you take it easy. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys on the flip side. Later.